Some stand-up comedy people? Alright. I'll just start out. Actually, I've been doing this for a little while. I do this back in Norfolk. But I actually first started out doing open mic, and I would read my poems, my heartfelt writings. And I actually found a great place down in Virginia Beach. It's called Chocolate Soul. See, I thought it was chocolate soil, which is like where everything grows up out of the ground for like Candyland and everything, and I'm like, that's awesome. You know, I'm gonna be able to meet the peppermint princess and that guy that's made out of chocolate and stuff. But anyways, turns out it was chocolate soul, and needless to say, I was a white chocolate chip in that cookie. So living on the ship's pretty difficult, huh? You know, it's pretty difficult. You know, you can't really bring a lady back to the ship, you know. It's like, hey, where do you live? Yeah, I live on a $1 billion warship. We can't cuddle or drink on the ship, but if you walk up the brow, you can sure get a face full of semen. So anyways, I get a little nervous when I fly, and when I first came out here, a little tidbit, a little fun fact about myself. I'm scared of flying, and I'm like 24 at the time, 25, and you know, so I did what any adult male would do, and I brought my mom along, and like I got pretty nervous, you know, I got a little case of the shakes, had a little mental trauma. But it's that confined space, I think, most of all, that really gets you. You know, like they close that curtain to first class, and you just get real nervous, and it just turns into a confessional after that. You know, you're like, hey mom, you know, I got a couple things, I gotta come clean here. You know, the one time you caught the lady and I messing around in the room, it wasn't a crock pot of boiled oysters under the bed. Alright, we're crossing. Whoa, let's keep this PG. Somebody else wrote that. I don't know how that got in there. And, you know, these are changing times we live in. You know, like, a lot of the kids, I was at the MacArthur Center Mall, and a lot of these kids were dressed up like vampires. They got this Twilight phenomenon going on now. You know, and I mean, it's just a sign of the times. You know, back when I was in 8th grade in high school, you know, we had NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I think the biggest thing I had to worry about wasn't vampires, you know, it was getting hair gel flung in my eye. Alright. Carry the one, I'm no mathematician, that one didn't work. Alright, so how about when we were younger? You know, we did different things to, you know, keep ourselves busy. Right? You know, we get all hopped up on Twinkies and Mountain Dew, start spinning around with a baseball bat. Yeah, you know, you put on Pop's glasses, trying to see into the future, and you take them off, and it's like coming down off an acid trip. And then,
they don't matter.
Yeah, anyways, I wear glasses now.
They don't matter.
And one of the toys that I always, you know, stuck in my mind, you know, you have slogans, right? My buddy.
They don't matter.
My buddy. You know, I'm no Frank Sinatra up here, but we all know the jingle. And, you know, one of them that sticks in my mind is Polly Pocket. And Polly Pocket, you know, you have your own little microcosm, your own little world in your hands. And I always wondered what, like, the VH1 behind the music story would be with that. You know, it's like,
hey, Johnson,
yeah, man, I had it real rough. I was up to 5 Polly Pockets a day. And, you know, I mean, it's like, where do you go from there? Like, what's the next step? You know, it's like, yeah, I graduated from Polly Pocket, and then where do you go from that? Milking hamsters? So anyways, I was watching TV, you know, doing a little workout in the gym, and they usually have sporting programs on, and this particular one was women's bowling, and I know we've got a couple women's bowling fans in here. The one thing I thought was really peculiar about this one was, you know, it's a bunch of lesbians playing with balls. Alright, that one seemed to be a hit. Let's go with some more TV stuff, huh? So, I was watching Discovery Channel. I like to, you know, broaden my horizons and everything. And there was actually this program on about this tribe that lived in the Amazon, and their wealth was measured in like how many pigs that they had. And I'm like, this is kind of cool. You know, like, I mean, I might try to get a passport myself, go back down there, you know, trade in the ex-lady friend and take over their whole tribe. Alright.
Nah. I know how to play, man.
And, I think we'll stick with that. Thank you guys, been a terrific audience.
Good job, Handeland.